excited for this right now.
Is there a way to loosen this up? Oh yeah.
Talk to it dirty.
Just wear the zombie hat and just stare directly at the camera the entire time.
Can somebody wear the zombie hat?
Welcome to the Mobody Gang, Jenna.
Wait, I feel like somebody should wear the zombie hat.
It's already recording. We're just ruining this now.
I'm here with Morning Banana Diet. So we're just gonna go around and each of you say your names, or I know you have like a lot of nicknames and stuff, so just say the name you prefer to go by, and then like what your position in the band is.
Don't let Zach go first.
What?
Don't let you go first. You're not allowed to go first.
You, I'm going first. Hello, I am Hugh Man. I play bass, I do piano and some vocals, and occasionally cello and stuff.
Hello, I'm Klobb Klobberson, and I do sings. And I do the dances.
Sings. And the chaos.
And the chaos later. Synthesizer loop recorder.
My name is Jack. I play the guitar and the fuzz.
I'm Tyler, aka Frilo, and I play the drums, and I don't talk.
My name is Schmavis, and I play the didgeridoo.
Also banjo.
And poets.
Banjo and poets.
Okay.
Banjoets.
Yeah, so to kind of get started, what is, like, just go into your background a little bit. I noticed on your website you guys kind of gave a brief overview of that, but I was just kind of wondering, like, when exactly you first started, like, when was your first practice, like, when did you come up with your band name, just however you want to start this background.
One of the originators want to do it?
Dude, this is great. Okay, so we formed technically in 2011 when me, Tyler, and David started out. That's when we were in high school, and we just decided to have this band, and we got a band. But we played folk music for about a year.
We were like a Mumford & Sons wannabe.
Wannabe. Before that even existed.
And we also had a lot of dumb names beforehand, like Face and Need a Fist.
Oh yeah,
There's still a
Wait, weren't we Morning Banana Riot at one point?
We changed to Morning Banana Riot.
And then changed it back.
Then back to Morning Banana Diet.
in a span of 2 days.
Long enough to release an EP though.
Yeah. We also, I think we had a German name at one point that meant Face and Need a Fist, but then we couldn't pronounce it. So then we changed to Face and Need a Fist.
I know the word you're talking about. It's like Gesteppen.
It's Geifenstein.
Yeah, it's German. Oh, and then after that, like a year or two later,
I came along and jammed with him in summer of 2012.
After David went off to college.
Yeah, I kind of filled his place because he was playing most of the guitar at that point, and we really hit it off. We first time we jammed, we kind of came up with 5 songs, and a lot of those ideas kind of ended up on our first EP, Kaleidoscope. And David was actually able to rejoin us that summer, recording it, doing spoken word on Sour Patch and Papa's Got a Snakeskin Jacket. It's really cool.
And then, like a year later,
2014,
like 2014, I was working with Klobb, and like he showed me Kaleidoscope, and it was amazing. I loved it immediately, and I showed him my last band's CD, and the rest of the band heard it after that. And like 2 months later, he realized, oh shit, I play bass, so I should like try out for the band, and I did, and you know, like directions changed from there. After that, I added bass parts to Kaleidoscope.
Yeah, at that point we were just guitar, drums, and vocals.
Yeah. And then I re-recorded. I recorded bass onto that. We re-released it as Kaleidoscope 2.1. And then went straight into recording our first full length.
Deep right now.
We're
getting right into the meat of our history, and we've only been a band for 4 years. To top it all off, the rest is history, and I just spilled some beer.
That is history and the future. Did you spill it on him?
Yes.
That's okay. You wet his pants. Don't.
Thank you, Mom. Alright.
And then
It's too late.
your final decision for the band, was that just like something random you came up with, or was that like related to like a memory as a band, or like...
Oh, you mean the band name?
Yeah.
Actually, from a cracked
That was
bar.
all David.
Yeah, I don't know why you accepted, but
I fought that for a while.
We toyed around.
No, I was really into it was what, 2011, 2012. Crack.com was huge.
Yeah.
And that was where I got all my news and
Yeah.
and in one of the articles it had a picture of bananas and the caption said, "Morning banana diet."
I didn't.
That'd be a great name for a band.
It's kind of funny. I didn't know that Crack.com wasn't a porn site until like a year ago.
And even now, everybody, a lot of people still think it's a joke about something completely different.
No.
Which is not. No, it's just a cracked article. We've
Yeah,
attempted
no, it's the dumbest joke that
absolutely
it could be.
stupidest thing.
And that's kind of our whole band idea.
It kind of really fits our music as well, because like we've tried to change it a couple times and it just never really fit.
Man.
You know, we tried condensing the name.
It just
and
didn't feel right.
I mean,
doesn't
we
feel
use
right.
Mobody as a thing a lot,
We always
but we
say
also go
Mobody.
we call our fans Fananas, and just Morning Banana Diet has to stay the name. There's no way around
Very
it.
much.
We're a band of punks.
But there are even a lot of our closest friends have banana socks, like hers.
We've started a revolution.
She has a pair. What?
I got those before I met you.
Off-screen people have.
Martha is currently wearing a pair. She is my fucking punk
It's a
rock idol, but-
devolution.
Devo.
Evo.
And then I kind of wanted to ask each of you individually, like how you got into music, or like why you wanted to become part of a band, or just do this as a.
Well, I'll start. I've known Tyler for years, and he got me into like heavy rock music. I was just kind of open, you know, I wasn't allowed to listen to a lot of rock music when I was younger. And then he brought something inside me. Music, AC/DC, Metallica.
Yeah.
Why you were running out there?
Oh god,
Metallica fan club.
it's so bad.
Yeah,
It's so
a bunch
bad.
of Metallica shirts.
I'm no longer in this band. I'm quitting during the interview after that. Good riddance. Continue. Oh, was that the end of your
That was the end of my spiel.
Well, like you were saying, I was really into, I got into stuff like AC/DC when I was in like elementary school. And that's kind of what made me want to
Alright,
like
that
start
makes sense.
playing.
It is the
instruments.
ABCs of music, so.
Yeah. I started playing drums and guitar when I was about 12. And I was
ABCs
been
because
playing
that's the
since
only
then.
chords they know.
Yeah, and Tyler and I have dabbled in like comedy music projects.
Caleb actually got me into punk rock too, because you got into punk before I did. Like I was
Yeah.
kind of into metal, but then he got into punk, and that's what I got into it.
Yeah, man, those are great. Yeah, I started in punk music, and then I sort of gotten softer as I got older. But in a good way, in a very good way, because my mind has matured to the point where I can listen to music without wanting to turn it off. Like, harder music to listen to.
More variety.
Yeah.
More variety. Variety.
I started playing guitar when I was like 11 or 12. I've grown up in a very conservative household, so like I wasn't allowed to listen to any like quote unquote secular music. So of course I got all the secular music that I could, and just would listen to it on my headphones. And that's really how I learned how to play guitar. And since then, I mean, I just try taking as much music as possible and just like play along to it. I'll just sit in my room and play along to records. And lately, I've been listening to a lot of jazz fusion and.
Oh yeah.
Yes!
Jake and I are so deep into music together. It's great.
Like, it's kind of a ritual. We go to the record store every week.
Yeah.
But no, that's really how I got it. I've been playing guitar for about 10 years, and I always wanted to be in a band, and I've been in...
Oh, he's the wee baddie of the band, by the way.
I'm 20 years old. I've been in probably 6 or 7 bands since I was like 15. So, I mean, it's definitely not a new thing for me, but by the time that I joined the band, I had already been in a band and went on tour, and I kind of helped us get our first show. Excuse me, I'm choking still from like that water that I took 5 minutes ago. I helped us get our first show because I actually still had connections from the band that I was in prior to this band. So, I mean, that's how that starts. David?
Me, I was at church camp in West Virginia, standing in line.
Most of us are church kids.
I wasn't a church kid. I did not go to church. I went to church camp because I didn't like being at home. I was like standing in line to get some food, and like randomly this dude had like this vintage 70s classic like setup in the pavilion and was just soloing. Like he was like 13 years old and he's just soloing over Avenged Sevenfold. and while we're all supposed to be eating, and I was just like, who the fuck is this? And I go up and he just like does this entire set. And then at that point I was like, yeah, I want to fucking be a rock star. I just want to like solo guitars in front of tons of people.
And now you're playing banjo.
That's awesome.
Didgeridoo.
Didgeridoo. He played didgeridoo tonight. We actually played a show like 10 minutes ago, and he played didgeridoo. It's pretty cool.
I have apparently been a musician my entire life. I think I started with bluegrass. I play a bunch of instruments. Like anything that has strings is fascinating to me. I've played in dozens of bands. I've only had 4 that I've actually cared about, and this band it's just fucking wonderful. Like I love the avant-garde thing. I've been into like the idea of punk my whole life. Like not the sound of punk. Like I'm not big into like the simplistic sound, but I like the idea of whatever the fuck you want to hear, make that a thing that comes out of your speakers. Like Devo and Johnny Cash are bigger punk rock idols to me than the Ramones ever were.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Jaco Pastorius was punk rock, man.
Jaco Pastorius was punk as
Prince was punk rock.
Yeah.
Prince was punk. Like just like I've always been drawn to the musicians and the songwriters that want to do something weird with it. The musical acts that want to tell stories with it, and like the songwriting style of like soundtracks and like orchestras and symphonic composers and like Nintendo video game soundtracks. Where like the Simpsons episode style of songwriting. Like, it starts here and then goes off there and then it comes back to the first part for a second, but it jarts off to the left and an entirely new thing happens. Like,
That's how songs like Devil's Revolver and Uyghur Darker Colors kind of come to be. Like there's little snippets of early things, but
like before I ever joined, that was the thing that was already happening, and that really drew me to the idea of the band and like any of the songs that I contribute. Very much, I need to have something like go in an interesting direction.
it's more like stitching movies together than writing songs. That's how I see it. I'm a lot more inspired by movies than I am by music. I can't listen to a record and be like, oh, I want to write something like that. But I can watch a movie and then write a song right after.
Yeah, have a compelling journey throughout the whole thing.
While listening to Journey.
I realize as I'm saying this, that's the worst. I realize as I'm saying this that it sounds incredibly pretentious, but it's just a different experience between like the story and the verse chorus thing, and it's just much more compelling. It's much more interesting. It's much more fun to be on stage doing that.
Yeah, and lyrically, it's more a storytelling job than a singing job.
Well, on that note, our first full length, Nobody Lives, it started off as just a collection of songs, but by the time we ended up in the studio recording it, we just kind of decided it should be a concept album about like Mars invading Earth, taking over, blowing up half the planet, and then like the humans fighting back. And like, we came up with this gloriously ridiculous B-movie storyline.
And all of that stitching together was done in the studio. Like we had no prep for it, basically.
Yeah,
we spent 5 days and knocked it all out.
We like the storyline was completed in about 2 days because like the rest of it was before.
Yeah, I just came up with it. I just came up with it in like 10 minutes maybe during practice.
Yes.
Back to your musical influences, if you had to pick like one other band or artist to tour with as a band, who would you guys pick?
Foxy Shazam. They don't exist anymore, but Foxy Shazam.
Or you can say individual responses because I feel like you're going to say something different.
What?
You go.
What do you want?
Screaming females.
Screaming
Females from my favorite
Yeah.
band from New Jersey, and they're awesome.
They're glorious.
I would have to say either St. Vincent or Ty Segall in some form.
Oh!
Yeah, Ty Segall.
Ty Segall.
St. Vincent's better than Ty
Oh
Segall.
my gosh, dude, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Reverend Horton Heat's pretty sick.
Ooh!
I would love to play with Reverend Horton Heat.
Club.
I don't even know, dude.
There we go.
There we go.
Huh?
Club does.
Baroness.
There we go. All right, Baroness. Take us on tour with you.
Please, Baroness.
John, I love you. No, I
I love
Don't
you,
put that
Pete.
part in.
I respect you as a musician. I don't want to be creepy.
I heard you guys, like, you either recently got signed or you guys switched labels.
Switch labels.
That's
Yes.
secret. We can't talk.
It's not a
about that.
secret anymore.
Secret.
Wait, it's all
I've got a secret.
It's not a secret
We
anymore.
are someone
We haven't officially announced it yet, but we were originally signed to Leaning House Records. They were fantastic. I absolutely love Leaning House.
Yeah. Shout out to Phil.
Phil is amazing. He does a fantastic job. It's a great studio and label. But we went to Valley Cat. They're a little bit more involved with
Shout out to
the
Chris.
active music scene and like helping us get out there because we're obviously incredibly socially awkward and really bad at talking to people.
Yeah, we
Valley Cat will help with that.
as people.
Yeah.
Being social people.
Yeah.
I'm very social.
We can be social. A couple of us can be social, but we can't be coherent or useful.
Basically.
And to any other maybe inspiring bands or aspiring bands watching this, like what would your advice be to like just like getting signed and like maybe like the recording process, like people that haven't experienced.
Quit now. Get a real job.
Don't quit now.
Save your money.
No,
Go
don't
to
do that.
college. Buy a motorcycle for fun. You can drive it on the weekends and in the summer.
Have 2.5
Please
children.
don't listen to any of these
Listen to your
jagaloons.
parents when they tell you.
Hate your life.
Yeah, all right, no, seriously.
Okay, no.
Do the weird thing. Play the music that you want to hear. If you don't want to listen to your own music, then you're fucking up, or you're making a mistake. If play the music that you want to hear, that you will actively listen to on your own headphones, and just hum along with. Make the songs that you want to exist in the world, and just show that to everybody that you can possibly get a hold of. And somebody will like latch onto it. If they don't, then just keep working on it. Get better. Don't settle with what you have yet.
Take chances, have an open mind when you're going into it. Don't be afraid to try weird shit.
And in your 50s, late 50s, early 60s, think about retirement. That is beneficial to your health.
Start saving now. Start a retirement account.
Don't
now.
listen to him.
Yeah. Just
Go on the internet right now.
life is short. Do the dumb thing. Enjoy it. Have fun.
And then maybe just go around. What is your dream venue to play at?
Ooh.
Right
Ram's
now-
Head.
Yeah, Ram's Head.
9:30 Club.
Yeah, for sure.
9:30
Black
would be
Cat
really
is
sick.
a good
Dude,
stepping
fuck that.
stone.
Madison Square Garden.
I was gonna say that, but that's like Justin Bieber level at this point, man. I mean,
Dude, all right. I would love to play Madison Square Garden. That is a lot of stage though.
yeah.
We can run back and forth.
We do every time.
We can get as fat as possible.
But
Preparation. Cover as much area.
I like stages that are like low stages with the people right there, no barriers. I like being
That's
able
my
to
dream
run at people.
stage.
9:30 is not.
I don't like your
but it's so
dream.
cool.
I mean,
9:30 Club, you have to make a dive, but you can make it.
Yeah.
Well, you can't make it because you have a wireless thing. Or you have a wired guitar. I have a wireless thing. I will dive into the people and just surf forever.
And then maybe dream place to travel to. It could be with music or maybe just in general.
I want to go back to LA really bad.
Seattle. I love Seattle.
Copenhagen.
Denmark.
Freaking, just like Europe in general, like
Yeah.
Eastern Europe.
I think conquering Europe would be like a huge milestone.
that would be so cool.
I would love to play
Europe
Europe.
would be
I think
great.
Europe would be great.
Europe would be fantastic.
South America. Dude, I want to play Brazil.
I want to play in LA. man.
Come to Brazil, please.
I want to go literally everywhere.
Yeah. Anywhere we can get into. Really.
Yeah,
I said like music fans in South America go crazy for the bands.
Yeah,
that's true. That is
Yeah.
true.
Philippines are crazy about
It's
music.
like some of the best crowds.
Yeah.
I want to go anywhere that people respond well, but I also just want to go everywhere in general and just eat all of the food from all over the planet.
And then I guess we'll get into more quickfire round. So going around.
Is it still recording?
Yes.
Okay.
Or what's the last song or album you listened to?
My own.
Besides your own.
Englishman Margaret by Tyson.
On the way here, I listened to Hissing Fauna Are You the Destroyer by Montreal.
Last night I was listening to Mary Prankster.
Oh wait, no, in the record shop I listened to Weather Report with Jaco Pastorius because he transcends all of us.
Yes!
Today in the car I was listening to Parade by Prince, because I've been on a huge Prince kick lately.
Peace.
Yeah, I'm more on Chance the Rapper. I've been listening
Yes.
to
Yes.
Coloring Book and Acid Rap.
Yes.
And then these questions are gonna get kind of random, but last movie you saw?
I love this question. Dawn of the Dead, 1978.
Oh shit! Dance of the Dead.
Yes!
Like just a few years ago, but it's a great movie. It's stupid and glorious.
Dawn of the Dead is not stupid, it's fantastic.
Dawn of the Dead is just good. Dance of the Dead is dumb and perfect.
Shoot, man, I can't even think.
Lebowski?
About what?
Was it Big
Big
Lebowski?
Lebowski.
I have not seen Big Lebowski in about 2 months.
Caleb hasn't watched the movie in 2 months.
That's not
the
the
end.
What a sad life.
That's not
The
the last
end.
movie I watched, dude.
Yeah, I can't even remember what the last movie I watched.
I can't even.
You guys are lame. I have like 400 DVDs and you guys don't even watch
I always
them.
have something on in the background at home. Like, I don't really. It's been a while since I've done
What was I watching yesterday?
Well, I mean, that's what it is. The last thing you actually watched.
That's what I'm saying. I don't remember. Like, I wasn't really.
I do know.
Well, then just say something good. It doesn't
I've
matter.
been watching a lot of
Okay, your
He-Man
favorite
Masters of the Universe.
Favorite movie? Oh Jesus.
Oh, that's so much harder.
I have a top 3.
Next question. Next question.
Okay. Last book you read.
Clockwork Orange, probably. No, I was reading H.P. Lovecraft a couple weeks ago. Because I work in a bookstore and I get stuff really cheap.
I read The Cosmic Puppets by Philip K. Dick. It was a very wonderful novella.
Nice. I was reading 2 books at the same time. I was reading a book called Just One More Day by NKR, and also I was rereading John Dies at the End by Aaron Wong.
When aren't you rereading that book?
Yeah.
John Dies at the End is a perfect book.
It's kind of like an eternally looping book for him.
It's so good. It's so stupidly good.
So,
I think last.
Alright, it's completely ridiculous and fascinating throughout. Anyway,
Okay, so.
shut up.
The last thing I was reading through was How Music Works by David Byrne. It's a lot of good stuff.
Ooh.
I was reading a Brazilian cookbook.
Last concert you went to besides your own.
Oh wait, no.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Hold on. This is important.
Jake and I tried to go to see at the drive-in in Washington D.C. recently. It technically does.
We waited long enough for it to count.
We waited long enough. Then they canceled.
5 minutes after doors because Cedric got sick and I was really sad.
Yeah, and it counts because we both got merch.
Yes.
So.
So a musicless concert.
I hated a band so much that I had to see them live.
Oh.
That was Insane Clown Posse.
Oh my
Oh! Dude, they're coming to Hagerstown.
I saw Insane Clown Posse and was covered in fucking 50 gallons of Faygo. But goddamn if I didn't go.
Oh, that is.
What about you, Ty?
I think the last one I went to was Screaming Females.
Yeah.
Screaming Females.
Yeah, how many times have you seen them now? Like 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, yeah.
Oh,
They're a great
wow.
band.
And like in Europe a little bit.
Yeah, I've seen them once.
I think the last band that I went to see that wasn't my own was of Montreal.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen a couple of shows, but it was just kind of like I showed up there. But the last one I intentionally saw was of Montreal.
I was also there. and it was
Because Jack
fantastic.
insisted that I looked exactly like what's his name,
Kevin.
and then everybody there thought I looked exactly like Kevin. To the point where like he was clean shaven and I had a full beard, and people showed up to me, came up to me after the set was over, and were like, "You played a great set. I don't look like him, but
You do
enough.
look like him.
All right, I look like him. Whatever. Anyway,
And now I'm gonna have some questions. Who's most likely in the band? Who's most likely to stay up late?
me.
He doesn't usually sleep for a couple days.
I don't get home till 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
I don't get home until 6 days later.
28 days later.
I often don't sleep for several days in a row. I'm not a fan of sleep.
Who's most likely to wake up first? So.
Not me. I usually wake up at 5:30 on accident all the time. I mean, if there's any light coming in the room, I'm just like, oh.
It's daytime now.
Or you usually just cough yourself awake.
That is a separate thing. We don't talk about that one.
I'm sorry. It's just so funny.
And he's most likely to be late to a show or a rehearsal.
Camp. That's
Sometimes I end up in the wrong state. I was going to Hagerstown and ended up in West Virginia.
It's not difficult, to be fair.
That's an easy mistake.
And then going around, describe the member on your left in one word. So you would circle around.
Fucking absent.
Fuzzy. No. That also this and also the music he generally listens to. Homeschool.
Face. Because you're staring at me, and all I could think is face.
What else you got?
What else? What else you got? What else? What else?
We'll come back to Klobb. Think about something for Jack.
Feline.
Yes.
Accurate.
I got 2 words for David. Teddy bear.
I think of kitchen floors.
That's 2 words.
There we go.
Floors.
Wait.
Floors.
Hold on. Circle back to Klobb.
French fry.
Yeah.
We're not good at the one word thing apparently. We're a very loquacious band.
I could also go with adorable for David.
Yes.
Ooh, yes, adorable. Campfire is adorable. That's his
Smiley.
thing. I'm curious about the floors thing though.
Not calculator.
I'm not curious. I know.
All right, let's keep.
I think of tile like a square metal plate sitting on like a tile floor.
That's fair.
That's one image. It is one image.
Oh, yeah.
It counts as
It's like
1,000 words,
this
but
thick.
whatever.
But a picture's worth 1,000 words.
Yeah, so
That's
that was way too much. Yeah.
999 words over your limit.
Well, fuck. I mean,
That's the best we're gonna do though.
And then kind of to wrap up, any comments you want to make to any fans watching, anything about your music you want to say about, any upcoming shows that you're excited for?
1, we're sorry. 2, we have a new album coming out within the next couple of months, hopefully. We're going to record in a few weeks.
Yes.
And 3,
Valley
I
Cat
mean,
is
you can
gonna be
always, you
amazing.
can usually catch us in Frederick or Winchester, where we like to play a lot.
We're also trying to push out into DC and Baltimore, so if you have any desire to like help us pull in that direction, if you have contacts, if you want us to play at your fucking birthday party,
We'll play anywhere.
yeah, we just like doing
I want to
shows.
play a bar mitzvah. Let's put
I would
that
love to
out
play a
there.
bar mitzvah.
I
or
want
a
to play bar mitzvah. If you have a bar mitzvah coming up, think about it.
Yeah.
If you have a celebration, have some morning banana diet. be part of
Retirement
that.
party.
Retirement parties, bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs, just birthday parties for your 74-year-old grandmother.
Small
Whatever.
town agrarian festival.
Yes.
If you have a tractor pull that you need a band to
A
play
peach
for,
festival, a bread festival.
a roller derby,
A stroll in the park.
A banana factory.
a banana factory opening,
banana factory.
A banana farm.
a banana farm.
Banana farm.
Banana farm.
If you have decided that you want to,
An orchard.
Banana
Orchards.
farm kind of rhymes with cuneiform a little bit, doesn't it?
Chloroform.
cuneiform.
Kinetics.
Well,
Invite us to stuff. We'll play the shows. It'll be fun.
Thank you very much.
yeah, thanks for letting me interview you guys.
Thank you very
No
much.
problem.
Thanks for putting up with us.
Yeah.
Finger guns. Finger guns.
Jenny.
Thank you.
You.
High five.
High five. Everyone get in this.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yay.
All of them. All of them.
Yep.